I also had a really big passion for education and how, we have to become lifelong learners as a society because technology is accelerating so fast that we're never going to keep up with it. So how do you build for the future of work if you're not leading from within and saying, okay, well, just because you don't have a skill set doesn't mean that you can't gain it. So
being the lifelong learner.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? So you're sitting here talking to Mark and, we're sitting down in a group of 4 or 5 people around a bonfire. You're like, hey, you got to be a lifelong learner.
Yeah.
What's that mean? What's that look like?
So for me, I think, when I usually talk to people, I'm like, so what are you geeking out about right now? That's what it is. That's lifelong learning right there, right? Like, what are you excited to learn about? What are you like, if you go on a rabbit hole right now, when you're doing a Google search, what's that rabbit hole usually about? And finding new areas that continuously interest us. Because I think that, and I felt fallen prey to it even when I was specifically more in corporate roles, was like you just kind of keep honing your own skills over and over again, and kind of in the same vertical or same business or same area. But then all of a sudden, I think entrepreneurship specifically has kind of blossomed where I'm like, ooh, I would love to learn about crypto or blockchain or things that might not be applicable to my day-to-day life right this second, but I feel like they're having a major impact on society. So I want to learn about it. So that's what, usually those conversations look like. It's not, like you got to go to school forever.
Right.
It's what are you getting excited to learn about, or what's intriguing you or interesting you right now?
So through all the journey, and we'll stay on that journey
Yeah.
and we get back to it from 2015, but how do you know when not to chase the squirrel? Like, how do you know when to be patient, to stop and stick with this thing, to let it evolve? It with how technology's evolving and how fast, like when do we know?
I don't know if you always do. I think now, for me personally, I think I really chase my energy, and it sounds really kind of weird and obscure, but like, we've all heard that, chase your passion or do what you love and you'll never, work a day in your life, and that kind of thing. And for me, it's never really played out like that. It's been, what am I giving my kind of discretionary energy towards? What do I do on a day-to-day basis where I grind away and I look up at the clock and I'm shocked how late it is, right? It's those moments that I think, to me, are very indicative of leaning in to more of that endeavor, and not continuing to look around.